What's up? Welcome back to the Artist Influence. It's Brian back again. So today I wanted to send you guys a quick video. I'm here in Ohio in my hotel room right now. I'm getting ready to perform in a couple hours with Excel in Motion National Dance Convention. It's been a great weekend so far. I'm teaching, sharing the love of dance, sharing movement with a whole new generation of dancers, and it's just been so inspiring so far. And I just wanted to send you guys a quick kind of miniature Artist Influence video. So in the last video I really tackled a couple really good strategies to use to help get yourself an agent, a professional dance agent. And now I want to talk about something that's a little more just about your mindset and about how you approach whatever you're trying to do in your life, right? If you're getting ready to start a new business, if you're getting ready to start a new journey, a new challenge, you're getting ready to start exercising for the first time, if you're getting ready to do anytime you're getting ready to start something, there's something that can happen to you, and I think it happens to most people. Some people get over it quicker than others, some people never get over it, and it's called paralysis by analysis. I'll say that again. It's called paralysis by analysis. And that means that when you're getting ready to start something new and you're going into an area of life or an area of business or an area of the arts or creation or anything that you're not completely used to and that it's new to you and that you maybe don't know well and that you don't have the skill sets for, it's very easy to let the analysis of everything, the studying of everything, the wanting to know every particular perfect step to take along the path, it's easy to let that analysis stop you from ever actually getting started. And one of the things that people will tell you and that the most successful people will say is that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. You got to start somewhere, and everyone has to start somewhere. So whether you are, on a journey to losing 100 pounds and you are now taking the first steps in that journey, trying to analyze every little thing you're doing from the beginning and then going on this perfect path from the very get-go is going to stop you from ever actually starting the path to begin with. You have to start walking and adjust your path as you go, adjust your direction as you go. It goes for anything. It goes for professional dance for sure. There's so many people I meet, especially at these conventions, really talented dancers from different areas of the country that are so talented and they're so passionate for dance and they're so wanting to pursue it professionally, but it's all the unknowns, it's all the unknown things about pursuing professional dance as a career that stops them from ever pursuing it to begin with. Am I going to be able to get a job? Am I going to be able to support myself? Am I going to be able to find a place to live? All of those are valid questions, and they're questions that are going to need answers, but the first thing you got to do is make a decision. Decide what you're going to do. Decide what path you're going to walk down and start walking down that path. And as you start moving down that path, as you start moving down into that new area of life, whatever it may be, you'll find your way. And you'll see people that have been there before you that are extremely successful at what they do, and you can model those people. You can look at what they did and what they didn't do. You can look at where they made mistakes, and you can learn from their mistakes so you don't have to make your own. Part of just being successful and part of doing anything in life is actually doing it. It's actually putting yourself in the situations where you don't feel comfortable, where you have to grow, and where you have to push further than your comfort level to actually grow outside of yourself and create new skill sets and new abilities and new talents that will take you to the next level in life for where you want to go. So, whatever you're getting ready to start in your life, guys, whether you are one of my dancers I'm teaching at these conventions, right, and you're trying to decide whether you want to go to college for dance or pursue it professionally, or whether you're someone who's stuck in a job, stuck in a rut, and you want to start something new, you want to start a new business, you have a passion for art, and you want to start becoming an artist and learning how to paint, but you've never done it before, but you're talented for it, you're passionate for it. My biggest piece of inspiration for you guys today is just to take that first step. That first step, when you commit to it, and when you take that first step, it is a magical, magical thing that happens in your life. Because one thing that happens is a mind that's made a decision is unstoppable. Again, a mind that's decided something, that has a certain belief, that believes that something is possible, and that not only is something is possible, but it's possible for you. When you get to that type of belief and you start walking down that path, whatever it is, whether it's weight loss, whether it's fitness and running a marathon, whether it's starting martial arts and getting a black belt, whether it's becoming a professional dancer, whether it's starting your own business, any of those things, when you commit to something, when you say, this is not only what I'm going to do, but this is who I am, right now, that is a passionate, and powerful thing that you can do. So fight that paralysis by analysis, guys. You're not going to have every single thing figured out before you step down the path. If you're trying to become a professional dancer, you're not going to jump into the dance industry with an agent and a resume and contacts and years of experience performing on stage and on TV and being in high-pressure situations and being able to deliver. You won't have any of that experience. All you'll have is the passion and purpose behind what you're doing, and you have to let that drive you forward, because those experiences, that resume, those contacts, that will come with time. And all of those things, all of those questions you have of where am I going to get money from, and where am I going to live, and what am I going to do, and all of these things, those questions will be answered. You just have to remain aware, remain open, and remain attentive to your environment and to the people in it, so that you can answer those questions for yourself, and that you can find the resources to answer those questions. So this is a really general video. It's not totally just geared towards dancers. It's geared towards anyone, guys. If you want to start on something new, if you feel like you're in a rut, if you feel like you're backed into a corner right now, if you feel like you have no options, I'm here to tell you that you always have options. When most people can only see option A or B or C, what actually exists is an option D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, all the way down to Z. There are infinite options out there for every single one of us, and it's up to you to be able to see it, to be able to be aware of it, and to be able to take action on it and walk down that path to more happiness and more success for yourself and your life. Yeah, so think broader about what you're trying to do. Think more open. Think possibilities, right? And think belief, and believe in yourself that you can make something happen and that you can accomplish something. Because once you have that belief locked in, once you believe that not only is it possible, but it's probable for you that it will happen, that it is going to happen, your mind and body, they change to that belief. They create the experience of life that you want. Yeah, when you decide that you're going to be successful, when you decide you're going to become a professional dancer, when you decide you are a professional dancer, even if you've never booked a job, when you decide you are physically fit, even if you're 100 pounds overweight, when you decide you are a business owner, you are a CEO, you are an entrepreneur, when you've never made a deal in your life, those are the moments that changes your life for the rest of your days, for the rest of the time you're here on earth. Those moments of making those decisions and creating those beliefs in your head and pushing forward and internalizing those beliefs, those are the most powerful moments, the most powerful things you can do. So forget analyzing everything. You don't need to know all the answers right now. All you need to know is what makes you happy and what you're passionate about, and follow those passions, follow that happiness, because everything else, all those other details, they will work themselves out. I promise you that. I'm living proof. I'm sitting here in a hotel room. I've been able to sorry, I'm just so excited. I've been able to travel around and teach different people in different cities and create a career in dance. And I never thought when I was 10 years old or 11 years old, before I ever started dancing, that this was even a possibility for me, guys. I grew up listening to heavy metal and playing guitar in rock bands, right? And then I started doing karate and martial arts, which was totally different than anything I'd done before. I was an overweight kid. I was overweight, I was unhealthy, I was not active, I was not engaged in anything. I didn't play sports growing up. I didn't have any options. But somehow I was able to find in myself this vision for a greater life for myself. And through that, I found this love for dance, which has created this entire lifestyle, this entire ability to achieve and see all these different peoples and places and parts of the world that I never would have had access to if I didn't just take that first step. If I sat back and I just analyzed it and I was like, psh, dance, I mean, 1 in 1,000 people is able to become a professional dancer. I mean, there's thousands of dancers in New York and LA, and there's hundreds of dancers at every audition, and all these people already know, they already have connections, and the jobs are always going to go to the people the choreographer's friends with. If I had those type of excuses and I had that type of thinking, I would not be sitting here having this conversation with you right now. So, the point of this video is this, guys. Get rid of the paralysis by analysis. Take that first step, no matter what it is. Make that call. Make that appointment with that personal trainer. Make that appointment with a mentor who's going to teach you about entrepreneurship. Make that appointment, make that commitment to go to New York or LA and try it out and train and dance. Make that commitment to train yourself in your own home if you don't have a dance studio near you. Make the commitment to yourself to be greater than you were yesterday, because that is going to open up an entire infinity of possibilities for yourself in your life, and I am living proof. So, once again, this is The Artist Influence. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will be back with another video next week. Thank you guys so much. See you later.